Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're going to take a look at one of the most common words in English and uncover a pretty cool secret about communication itself. And believe it or not, it all starts with a simple dictionary entry. So, what's the word? It's dog. Yeah, I know, seems super simple, right? A free friend, a pet. But what if I told you that this little three-letter word, well, it holds the key to a really radical idea about the entire English language? Okay, so our whole investigation kicks off with something you've probably seen a million times, a dictionary entry, right? On the surface, it's just, definitions. But hidden inside, that's where we find the clues to our story. So first things first, the basics. It's a noun, a domestic mammal. Yeah, pretty much exactly what you'd expect. Nothing surprising here. But we're going to need to dig a little deeper. Our source also tells us it's incredibly common, one of the top 1,000 headwords. But honestly, that's just scratching the surface. The real story here isn't just that it's a common word, but why it's considered so essential. And this is where the story starts to get even more complex. See, dog isn't just a noun. Nope, it's got some hidden talents. It's kind of like a linguistic Swiss Army knife. For example, did you know dog is also a verb? Yeah, to dog someone means to follow them like relentlessly. So the word for this loyal companion suddenly turns into an action word for, this persistent chase. That's a pretty big twist, right? And get this, even the way we say the word isn't all that simple. Depends on where you are. If you're in the UK or the US, the pronunciation actually changes. So it's this global word, but with its own distinct local flavors. And from this one little root word, a whole universe of related ideas just pops up. You've got the cute doggy, you've got the hot dog you eat at a ball game, and then you have the really cutthroat idea of a dog-eat-dog world. It's a building block for just so much more. Okay, so all this stuff, its versatility as a noun, a verb, part of an idiom, that's just the warm-up. Now we get to the real mystery, the core secret that's been hiding inside the word dog all along. So if you were to just scan that dictionary entry, right, you go past the definitions, past the pronunciations, there's this one little sentence, kind of tucked away, that changes everything. It's super easy to miss, but trust me, it's the most important clue. And here it is. Dog is on the Basic English 850 list. What does that mean? It means it's not just common, it's officially considered essential. So, what on earth is this list? You know that one single sentence? It unlocks the entire point of what we're talking about today. We've moved way beyond just a simple word, and now we're diving into a really revolutionary idea about language itself. 850. So what's so special about that specific number? Well, it's not just random. It actually represents an entire system for communication. So Basic English, it's this controlled version of the language, basically stripped down to just 850 essential words. And the whole idea, the theory behind it, is that with this core set of words, anyone, anywhere can express pretty much any idea with total clarity. So let's bring this back to our word. The reason dog is so important isn't just because it's a common pet. Nope. It was specifically chosen to be one of the fundamental pillars of this simplified, universal English. It made the cut. And this brings us to a really powerful question, right? Why does a system like this even matter? I mean, what can it teach us about how we all communicate every single day? And you know what the beautiful part is? Our original source, that dictionary entry, it actually gives us the answer. That little example sentence, my pet dog is called Rover, that is a perfect demonstration of Basic English in action. It's simple, it's direct, and pretty much anyone can understand it. No fancy words needed at all. And really, that's the ultimate lesson here. The secret that was hiding inside the word dog all this time is a reminder that great communication, it isn't about using the most complicated words. It's about using the right ones. The real power, it comes from simplicity. So yeah, that simple three-letter word ends up representing this huge idea about language. And it leaves us with a really interesting thought, doesn't it? If you had to build your own language with only 850 words, which ones would you choose? What words are truly essential to you?